Picking up something good. This is a podcast. Picking up something good. This is a podcast. Picking up something good. This is a podcast. Tom York is my real dad.
It's April 14th, 2016.
Yep.
Happy 2016. I'm so sad that David Bowie just passed away.
It's April 14th, 4.
I'm fine about the David Bowie news. I think, the election's coming up, the 2016 election. Call me crazy. I have a little bit of hope. There's no way, right? Like, there's no way he's gonna, right? Like,
I think Bernie's gonna take it.
Yeah, obviously.
Like there's no fucking way.
The DNC
like, everybody
will let him.
Yeah,
they wouldn't rig their own primary, so we don't have to worry about that.
No, I don't think they would either.
And 2016 is like, it's fine. I think this is the worst it'll get. Like, it's pretty rocky.
Mm-hmm.
But we're fine.
I mean, we still got Muhammad Ali.
We got him.
We still got Gene Wilder.
Love that guy.
We still got Nancy Reagan, thank God.
We got both Barbara and George H.W. Bush.
Yeah.
We got Harper Lee. I heard that she had a book coming out.
Yeah, her first in a good while. She probably released that of her own volition and wasn't being taken advantage of from, various literary agents. So that's good.
We got Arnold Palmer, the tea man.
Yeah, he invented the good tea lemonade. I feel like, can I just say something about Arnold Palmer? The drink and not the man?
Yeah.
I'm not that impressed.
I don't like it.
I like it and I like to drink it, but okay, it's iced tea and lemonade.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's someone would have invented that. Like, if I had invented that, I don't think it would be called the Nikki Flowers. I think it was.
But would you be able to resist?
I mean, no. I would have to, right?
Absolutely.
Sean, you would call it the Sean Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no berries in it, so it would confuse people. You'd have to change your name.
Flowers.
He could add berries.
Are teeth flowers? No.
I think sometimes they could be, right?
Oh.
I hope Arnold Palmer doesn't die soon.
Yeah.
You know who I hope doesn't die soon?
Who?
I don't know, but today we're talking about A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. Welcome to Picking Up Some Good Unlimited Event Prestige podcast about Radiohead. I'm Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel.
I'm Nikki Flowers. I play music as Nikki Flowers mostly.
And we have a guest.
Oh my god.
For the first time ever.
What the fuck?
It's been us.
Wait. Yes, it is the first time ever. My next time will be nearly 4 years from now.
It's a little presumptuous, Sean, but
sorry.
I like your hope.
I want to pencil myself in, please.
Wait, 4 years? It's 2020.
I thought we were still in 2016.
No, we time warped.
It's 2016.
We time warped. You guys, you gotta catch up. The intro was 4 years ago.
We've got Sean Berry on the show from Radish and also just being alive.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on again, guys. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wait, which one were you on last time?
Okay, computer.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where the computer said okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah. And now you're
back. Yeah, computer began then.
Now I'm here to talk about pools that are sometimes half circles, full circles, the rare crescent-shaped one.
Waning gibbous.
Waning gibbous, exactly.
Waxing asshole.
Got it.
That's an astronomical term.
Hey, the waxing asshole moon.
Super blood moon.
There were a lot
moon.
of those in 2016, huh?
Yeah. There was a pink one a couple days ago. It had a really Sailor Moon kind of sounding name.
Or Nick Drake sounding name.
Was it just Super Pink Moon?
Yeah. A big ass pink shit.
Yeah.
There's that Nick Drake song. That's what it's called.
Classic.
My
That
favorite
big pink
Nick
piece
Drake
of
song.
shit.
My favorite Nick Drake song. This hot bitch was named Breakfast. Folks, before we get into it, I've got some news. A small dispatch from the Radiohead world.
We found it in a ditch.
Thank God it's not Radiohead from Dispatch World, because I don't want to see what that... Actually, no, we're going to get to kind of a Dispatch-looking Tom York later in the episode.
That's Rimworld.
Stop saying that.
Ed decided to do an interview with NME. Probably my least favorite music publication.
Yep.
Oh.
It's exactly
yeah.
what it says on the tin. Our enemies.
He got to talk about Radiohead, what they're doing in the future.
Mm-hmm.
He got to talk about his new album, Earth, which is coming out actually on Friday. Well, the week we record this. I'm sure this will be
Whoa,
out
wait,
soon.
really?
Yeah, it's coming out this Friday.
Whoa, Fiona Apple too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great Friday for white people.
Wow, yeah, I'm loving it.
Who do we think Paul Thomas Anderson's going to listen to first?
Ugh,
Damn.
that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be a tough Friday for him. All
He's
coked
gonna do a
up,
little rail.
all coked up, just bouncing around his living room.
He's gonna text Quentin Tarantino and be like, "Hey, remember Magnolia?"
Didn't I do such a good job on Magnolia?
So here's a couple things from the interview. First of all, I want to get this out of the way. Our boy EOB is okay. He does not have COVID anymore.
Ooh.
He does not have COVID and now has Cambria.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh, it took me a second. Honestly, there was a split second where I was like, Jesus, another disease? What the fuck? What is that?
My pain signals in my brain are going like, something's wrong. I think you sprained your ankle, but it's trying to like search for pain corporeally. It's like, I'm not finding anything, but something hurts.
I know there should be pain right now.
There should be. This hurts, but I can't tell where. COVID and Cambria. Holy shit.
Has anyone tweeted that yet?
I think so, probably.
Let me find out.
Let's just tweet that on the official POSG Twitter anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's another kind of a means test that we do here on Picking Up Something Good,
Yeah.
where we find out who's really been listening to our episodes weekly, where we're just like, hey, tweet this bullshit.
Yeah.
And tag
tweet,
us.
Yeah, tweet out COVID and Cambria. And then, of all of our, listeners who don't tweet it, we know that you're fake fans.
Yeah. Anyway, otherwise, here's something that Ed O'Brien said. Somebody from NME asked him, have Radiohead been talking about future plans? And he says, we're an ongoing band and have online meetings. There was a Zoom call recently. I would love to be in that Zoom call, first of all.
Wait, can't you like crash Zoom calls? Like,
I would love to.
we gotta find out how to get in there.
Imagine being in the Radiohead Zoom call.
Oh, we're on the screen, aren't we? Ain't it?
I had never heard of Zoom until the pandemic. Like, what's up with that?
Somebody tweeted, they were like, oh, we had Skype for years and years and years, and then suddenly this pandemic hit, and they're like, let's try Zoom?
Yeah, and it's like full of like, it's horrible privacy-wise, like, fucking, there's no end-to-end encryption. There's a chat function where you can like chat to specific members without alerting the whole call, except the text file of every private chat is available to every caller. Like, there's a lot of weird, like, why this piece of software all of a sudden?
Sean, you developed Zoom.
Oh, I just I tried to like use FaceTime and Skype for a long time, and I just wanted a really funny background, and I was tired of paying for large televisions or going to certain places to have a really funny background.
Setting
So I
up
thought,
a
why
green
don't I
screen
develop
and
my
lighting
own?
it correctly.
Exactly. So I just decided I'll make my own video teleconferencing software, and I'll give people the opportunity to put their own funny backgrounds behind them without ever having leaving the house, especially now.
And
Okay.
selling their data, right? I mean, that's also happening.
Oh, that's where the big money is. Like, yeah.
Like a ton of money off theft.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have we sure do love reading and hearing about your meetings and classes, just so we know what to sell you.
To continue this answer, he says, there was a Zoom call recently. We're talking about stuff, but for the foreseeable future, everyone is doing their own thing. When it feels right to plug back into Radiohead, then we will. Now is the time.
Yeah, what's the holdup, folks? I mean, there's a pandemic. I think
There's
now
no
more
tours.
than ever, there needs to be a Radiohead album.
This reminds me of Tom York going on Stephen Colbert earlier this year or late last year.
I think it was 10 years ago, or I think it might have been tomorrow.
I thought it was 4 years from now.
It's 4 years from now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where Stephen Colbert literally opens the interview with, he's like, oh, you know, and for 20 years with Radiohead, you've been singing about like bringing down the government and, you know, all this stuff. How does it feel to be right? And I've never laughed at a Stephen Colbert Late Show joke until then.
That one was pretty good. And you
Yeah.
retelling it also got me. That's how good it was.
He also says, will you guys be doing anything to mark 20 years of Kid A and Amnesiac this year and next? Ed says, due to the nature of it, I can't fully reveal anything, but there have been talks about ways of doing something. Everything gets thrown up in the air with coronavirus, so lots of ideas are being mooted. It would be nice to honor it, but then there's a struggle. Oh, he spelled honor with a U.
Fuck
How
off,
can you get
God.
that excited about an
We
album
get
that
it.
came out 20 years ago? I can't. I'm thankful it was a moment and know that it means a lot to people, but it was a long time ago. I'm gonna choke out Ed O'Brien.
Yeah, Ed, I mean, like, okay, I get the whole, like, oh, you know, as an artist, you can't keep looking back. You gotta look forward. You just said you're not looking forward to doing any Radiohead in the foreseeable future. Go get some fucking nostalgia bucks.
Yeah. Especially for that album.
If I
Yeah.
don't get Kid A, not a dick, I swear to God.
We need it.
Oh no, that is what it is gonna be.
Oh.
Kid A,
man.
not a dick.
We really, like, as a society, and I'm sorry for using that word, we do need Kid A, not a dick.
And also, he says, so you're only concerned with the present and the future? He said, we've had different chapters in Radiohead life. Up until the end of OK Computer was one chapter. Kid A through A Moon-Shaped Pool is another chapter. We've sort of drawn a line now and are wondering what the next chapter will be.
Huh.
That's what we'll figure out. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
The way he delineates.
yeah, no, that's kind of a weird demarcation point between that. I don't get that. I feel like 2 chapters? I don't think so.
You would think it would be like Pablo Honey through OK Computer,
Yeah.
then Kid A through Hail to the Thief,
Yeah.
and then Hail to the Thief through... No, sorry, In Rainbows through Now.
Yeah, well, like,
Would
we're
be-
still in the 3rd chapter.
Well, it's done. The Infinity Saga's over.
Oh, right, of course.
Tom has collected all 6 Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
No, I know for a fact there's 7 Chaos Emeralds, but like I was
Mm.
trying to figure out how many Infinity Stones there were.
I don't know what... Oh, is that
There's 6.
the Marvel?
Yeah, that's a Marvel thing.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, he collected all the Infinity Stones, and that's how we got a moon-shaped pool.
Wait, so they just straight up ripped off Sonic the Hedgehog's Chaos Emeralds for the Avengers?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Really? Like, legitimately?
Yeah, there's a blue hedgehog in both of them.
Oh, man. They weren't even trying to hide it.
Nope.
Fuck.
In Marvel, they call him Captain America.
Both of them are from Queens, Sonic and Captain America.
Oh, man.
Both chow down on chili dogs through all of their appearances.
Constantly.
Yeah. I missed movie night when you guys did Sonic. I apologize for that. But I think I need to... I don't know if I'm ready to see the Sonic movie still.
It's good.
It's really good.
Is it though? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I didn't grow up watching or playing Sonic, so I only know it through the internet. And I enjoyed it.
okay.
I fully expected Sean to hate it.
Do they mention the Chaos Emeralds?
No.
Weird. Okay.
You'd think that would be like a pretty good movie plot device, or at least a MacGuffin.
Yeah, but-
like, it's kind of built for
They
that.
already did it in Avengers and also in Trolls World Tour, weirdly enough.
What? I don't want to know about that movie. I'm sorry. The McElroys are in it. Great. Okay, that's all I need to know.
I saw it.
You saw Trolls World Tour?
Yeah, it's good.
No. No, I don't.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, all this to ask you, what do you think the next phase of Radiohead is going to sound like?
New metal. Didn't even need to think about it.
2 computers this time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Who do you think is on the other computer?
The first computer.
Whoa! Computer fractals. I love it.
Like Tom's playing one computer, and then another computer is playing the other computer.
I mean, computers can do that now.
Yeah.
I use a fake Mac OS 9 computer on my real Mac OS 10. I guess they just call it Mac OS now. Yeah. But I use a fake computer within my computer constantly to make HyperCard programs. So you could just do that with computers now. That's fine. That's allowed.
I think that it's gonna be they're gonna do something weird again.
Like what kind of weird though?
I genuinely can't imagine what Radiohead will sound like next because it's always kind of different.
Yeah, especially with between King of Limbs and this album.
Really different.
I love to see how they grow. But it's this one's very lush. It's very pretty.
Yeah,
do you want to talk about a moon-shaped pool?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. You want to burn that fucking witch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Well, actually, before we do that, I want to talk about how they announced this album.
He's
Sean
always
was
doing
there.
this. He's always like, "Oh, before we talk about the album, let's talk about the album." We're talking about the album. God.
So, Sean was there. It was a hell of a week.
Oh God, what was it, like the last week of April in 2016? Oh.
Yeah, what a fucking time. Donald Trump wasn't president yet.
No.
And
whoa, spoilers! Come on.
So
I haven't caught up on all the news yet.
For a little while, Radiohead.com was the In Rainbows background that you see on just like that like pixely rainbow animation.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, people on the Radiohead subreddit noticed that the background was slightly getting lighter and lighter.
Oh,
and lighter.
Ooh, spooky.
Over the course of a day, the website went completely blank. The website went completely blank. Everybody in Radiohead deleted all their tweets.
All of them?
Yeah, every single one.
Oh, to cover up all the problematic shit they've said.
Yeah, it was a way to uncancel themselves.
Wait, didn't, oh my god, I forgot his name, and he has the stupidest name. Oh my god, Rivers Cuomo. Didn't he just delete all his tweets?
I hope it's because he's dead.
I hope that's a good thing. That was
fingers
probably
goddamn crossed.
Ordered by the court.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about Weezer right now.
Anyway, the website went completely white. Everything got deleted. All their social media posts got deleted. And I think it was like that for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Until one day, they sent out a pamphlet to people who had bought things from Waste, their online store.
Yeah.
This is a little pamphlet that has like it's gray. It's a gray rectangle, has like a little piece of art on it.
Mm-hmm. So like a pamphlet?
No, it's just a page.
Oh. So not a pamphlet.
A postcard?
It's a postcard.
Okay, so let's call it a postcard.
It says, sing the song of sixpence that goes, burn the witch, we know where you live. And burn the witch is in giant letters. With a little Radiohead bear kind of embossed into it. That was just mailed to people, and a lot of people online got mad because they were like, why are you sending this? This is so creepy to just be like, we know where you live.
Why would you... Of course they know where you live. You gave them your address to buy a t-shirt or whatever. Like, that's not...
You gave them your address and $40.
Yeah. For half a t-shirt? Like
45 if you're buying from the US.
Right. Also, why would you get mad at that? That would be if They Might Be Giants sent me a postcard with like, "We're gonna fucking kill you," I would welcome it. I would.
Do you have a preference of which one kills you?
I feel like
John.
I feel like it'd have to be John. Yeah. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love John, but it's just there's no contest. It had to be John.
Oh, it's between John and John. Yeah, I would pick John too.
So we are get ready for a lot of those jokes when we start doing They Might Be Giants albums, because I'm an idiot and I love it. Anyway.
But people started getting these, and there was no song called Burn the Witch at the time until suddenly there was. One day, I think the Radiohead Instagram account posted that first shot in the Burn the Witch music video with the bird.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody lost their goddamn shit.
I was so excited.
Oh, I remember seeing that bird on Twitter, like that day. Just everyone was like, "Oh fuck!" And I didn't like at first. I didn't get the context. I was like, "Yeah, it's a pretty cool like clay. I don't know what that is."
Out of context, it's so fucking funny.
Right.
It was the fucking the train going through the movie screen phenomenon again, but it was everyone on Twitter discovering claymation.
Oh,
like,
oh shit! That bird. How is it moving like that?
This whole thing moved on its own.
It's made of like wires and shit. What's good? What?
Is Radiohead making holiday specials now?
Oh my god, it's Rankin Bass Radiohead Christmas.
2016 had a lot of those moments where Radiohead posted the bird, and I think a couple weeks later, Frank Ocean was like, "I'm building a staircase."
Oh, fuck, I forgot all about that. Did he finish it?
He finished.
Good for him.
Has
he finished an album, though? Frank? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't follow music.
Anyway, and then a couple days later, well, maybe I think the next day, they put out the video for Burn the Witch. And let's talk about Burn the Witch.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nikki, what do you think?
Let's just say I like this song, okay? Let's just say that I like Burn the Witch. Yeah, no, I like it.
Okay.
Starts out like, this is really good opener. This is definitely one of those openers that's like, all right, fuckers, we're doing something different. Get used to it. And it does a really good job at it, while also being like, man, those fucking strings, though.
Yeah, Johnny probably like... You can tell Johnny was like, "Oh, let me do the strings, please."
All over the album. Like, all over the album. It's all Johnny, right? Like, I kind of just assumed that.
Yeah.
It's actually, they kicked Johnny out of the band for this one. It's just Tom.
Oh, no.
It's a solo album.
That's awful.
This is going to happen multiple times throughout the record.
Mm-hmm.
This song dates back to Hail to the Thief.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
they're at it again.
In Radiohead.com of the era that you can still visit on the Radiohead Public Library, which is, by the way, you've got time to go through this now.
Oh yeah, no, I was just going through it today because you assigned me homework for the podcast, so thanks for that. But I actually I peeked around at it when it came out. I don't know, like a million years ago or yesterday or whatever. But I finally was like going through it today, and it is comprehensive as shit.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
This actually appears on a page with like a bunch of little like radio buttons with lyrics on them, and one of them just says, three of them say "Burn the Witch," and then over time it just became like a mythical thing, and it finally came out in 2016. Sean, what do you think?
I love this song. I remember being fucking excited. It was the only thing I listened to for days. The video was delightful.
I love that video.
It's real creepy, and it's essentially, I guess, like the closest thing is it's not the Hollow Man.
It's the Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man. Thank you.
The Wicker Man is hollow, though, so you're not totally wrong.
My brain went from not Midsummer, because that's this thing. And then
this is where Ari Aster got the idea for Midsummer.
I was literally just about to say that, because I was thinking that when I was watching it.
The song itself, though, I love the strings. I after listening to, I think by this point, the master had come out. There Will Be Blood come out, like we had like kind of like grown used to like Johnny's style and like hearing like the staccato strings and like very like, oh, it was just so pretty. And I'm gonna say about that about every song. I'm sorry.
Yeah. My adjective I keep using is beautiful in my notes, but yeah, no, basically.
It's got that like underlying saw, that like bass that comes in that's really nice.
Yeah.
Just like when that hits, it's just like, oh, like we know what we're getting into, or you kind of think you do. And also my favorite version of Tom York is back, and that's Threatening Tom.
Oh, he's
Threatening
back.
Tom, he's back.
Yeah. We Suck Young Blood, You and Whose Army, fucking
Y'all hear something?
exit music for a film.
Did he say We Suck Young Blood?
Did he?
I could come on and hash that beef if you guys want to, but oh boy.
Oh, we're getting into a certain territory here, aren't we?
I was so excited for that episode. I was like, they're going to talk about my favorite track off this album, We Suck Young Blood, and you guys got to it, and you fucking trashed it, and I'm so mad at the both of you.
Yeah, well, you know, we're not perfect, and neither is that song.
We
Fuck
just
you,
spent
I'm
two
flipping
Phil
off my
Way-
microphone now.
We just spent 2 episodes trash talking Phil Selway, so
Yeah, well, we were a little bit nicer in the last episode.
yeah.
We gave him the benefit of the doubt. We felt bad about the first time.
I can tell that they finally told Phil Selway to fuck off, though, because this is kind of a drum machine sounding thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good bit of that on this album. But yeah, Burn the Witch, it's a great opener. I'm not sure, we can come back to this once we're through the rest of the album, but I'm not sure if it's the right opener for this album.
Oh.
But
interesting.
I don't know. But it is an exciting opener.
Speaking of album,
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, did you notice something about the track list on this album?
Hold on, I'm looking at the track list now, trying to see if I've missed anything. Do the first letters of each song spell something?
They spell out Phil's
B,
dead.
D, 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 F, G, I, T, P, T, T. I don't think that's a word.
They're all alphabetical.
Oh!
Yeah,
I literally just
list.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
because I was like, the numbers? I don't think so, but numbers. Okay, yeah.
Numbers, comma, the.
I'm stupid. That's
so,
cool.
When the track list of this album first leaked, like maybe like half an hour before the album came out,
It's pretty
'cause
kind of
Radiohead
close with
is
that
like
leak.
that.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know the track list to King of Limbs until it came out. So when this leaked, everybody was like, "Is that a mistake? It's all alphabetical. I think they fucked it up." No,
No, that's just, they just wanted to do that.
it's very weird.
Yeah, huh.
So that's why I get kind of skeptical about putting Burn the Witch at the top, because I'm like, well, if you restructure the album, could you put something better up here? But
I think the
Going
only way
back-
you could restructure the album is reverse alphabetical order.
no, you cannot. You could not possibly, in any world, start with the final song on this album.
You
No
can't
way.
lead with True Love
You
Waits.
can't.
Wait, no.
No way in goddamn hell can you start with that song.
No, I'm
Holy
joking.
shit.
I'm kidding. We'll get to it.
I mean, I think we're just daydreaming now, though. Let's talk about daydreaming. My favorite I was about to say Paul F. Tompkins. My favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Very,
This is,
very different artists. Yes.
Made me very sad.
Yeah, this is Piano Ballad at track 2. Bold choice, folks.
Nikki, I was afraid you'd hate this.
No, I don't hate it. No, I think the sequencing of the album isn't perfect.
Mhm.
I don't think it's like awful. I don't think it ruins the album, but I don't know that I would put this at track 2.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't know about that. I think Burn the Witch is a fine enough opener. I don't think this is a great track 2. It's a great track though. I like it.
Yeah, this is about Rachel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Rachel passed away in, I believe, 2015, was it, Sean?
I thought I read that they broke up in 2015 and she passed away in 2016.
Yeah,
Oof.
of cancer, I believe.
Yeah.
And
After 23 years.
23 years, and it's basically, I think this is Tom just working through it.
So he's
although
he's done being divorced Tom, and now he's grieving Tom, which is a totally different Tom.
And way sadder.
Not funny. It's not funny when he's mourning. It's super funny when he's being divorced and like just acting all divorced. And I love him when he's divorced. I don't love him when he's sad.
Don't worry. We all thought it was super funny when he was super divorced.
Okay, good.
Like in real time.
Okay, like I said in the episode, I think divorced middle-aged men are the funniest people on the planet. They make the most baffling decisions about their life. It's just a beautiful...
Like hang out with Flying Lotus?
Yeah, oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like a train wreck that you just want to... Oh, man. Anyway, I gotta stop waxing poetic about divorce.
Tom York looks like the saddest man in the world in this video.
Oh my god, yeah, the video.
But, to be honest though, the drip... Have you seen the clothes he's got on? Incredible.
Love that fit.
Dude can dress.
He's like, dripping all over the place. I don't know how to use that word.
Like, I was watching it this morning, and I was just like, I'm so sad for you, but goddamn, my man.
Yeah. I think, before I give my full review of the song, I do want to talk about that video a little bit more. I think it's amazing how little he fits in literally every single location in this video.
It is incredible to watch Tom York just in public spaces.
He just does not belong literally anywhere except maybe the empty parking garage.
Yeah.
But even
or
still,
the ice.
Right. Yeah, but like even still, it's kind of like there should be cars here. He doesn't drive. What's going on?
This is how he gets from place to place because he doesn't have a car.
He just warps through doors and finally I made it to the studio. I was just in some family's home.
Just left their door open. Speaking of warping, did you guys notice how this video follows almost entirely exactly how the finale of Monsters, Inc. goes?
Fuck!
It's a retelling of Monsters, Inc.
It is, and I guess Tom's in the role of Randall here because he eventually just gets stranded on a snowy mountain.
Huge Randall vibes.
Yeah.
They actually, Paul Thomas Anderson.
You were going to say Paul F. Tompkins again, weren't you?
I was. And it sucks even worse because Paul F. Tompkins is in Paul Thomas Anderson movies.
Oh, man. That's no good.
He was in Magnolia and There Will Be Blood, right? Was he in more, Sean?
No, as far as I know, he was just in
Holy shit, he was in There Will Be Blood. I keep forgetting about that.
Mr. Plainview. That's a bad Paul F. Tompkins impression.
No, that was pretty good.
He was also in Phantom Thread. He played Woodcock.
Oh!
Woodcock. Oh my god, so I was just watching, I'm sorry, this is completely unrelated, but it is sort of. I was watching Murder on the Orient Express yesterday. Not the recent one with Johnny Depp, but the actual good one from the 70s. There is a character who calls himself Dick Hardman. Which is just, it's not his real name. It's a fake name. He's like trying to hide his identity. But the fact that is the name he chose, he's Dick Hardman. I just thought that was incredible.
I love that this Murder on the Orient Express is directed by Hideo Kojima.
So, Dick Hardman, what's your story? I'm fucking hard. That's it.
If you guys were on that train or in a Hideo Kojima game, what would your name be? Mine would be
Dick Hardman.
Mine would be Nervous Soft Man. And not to be confused with Microsoft Man, just Nervous Soft Man.
Murder 2.
You would be Murder 2. Mine would be Death Victim Person, right? Because there's no way I'm going to survive a Hideo Kojima game.
This is the saddest song I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal. But absolutely fucking beautiful. There's some like
it's gorgeous.
There's like a real kind of chill wave sample vibes at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Which I love, and the textures and the synth line that comes in around like verse 2 and all the weird vocal effects. Fucking love it. Like,
I think
I don't know.
The line that hits me the most is in second verse where he says, "A white room by window where the sun comes through." He just says it in the most dejected delivery, and I think that's the point where I start crying. I have like a point in time during this album when I start crying, a specific timestamp, and we'll get to the second one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. this is Macy. You saw them on this tour, right?
No, I did not.
Oh, dang. Okay, they opened with Daydreaming.
Fuck.
And it rules. It is none of like they don't have any of the lighting set up. They just have like bright white lights on them. And I think they like everyone like picks up their phones and like lights the stage more. In fact, that might just be how the stage is lit. It's just by people's phones.
Ooh.
It's beautiful. I'll send you guys. I'll drop a picture in the Discord of like when I turned around and showed like took a picture of all the phones. It was amazing.
Was that on purpose, the lighting the state, or is that just kind of happened?
No, I think that was on purpose. It was just like a stripped down, like the whole song is like supposed to just be, you know, it's pretty stripped down on its own, apart from like the very lush strings and the piano. But it's
yeah, it
was gorgeous.
Cool.
Also, and I hate to make light of this song, but
you're gonna do it
Tom
anyway.
York's hot now.
Yeah.
Well, he was before.
He's got he's got a very, I don't want to say ugly hot because that's mean. But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Steve Buscemi kind of hot.
Yeah, he if you remember like 2011, like Hat Tom wasn't hot.
No, it was the hat.
It was the hat
Take
that
off the
killed
hat,
it.
Tom.
And like
that was the divorce hat.
Oh.
2014 to 15, like Man Bun Tom.
Not bad.
Yes, not bad. But this Tom York, god damn, my man.
Somehow it works.
It works.
And
it
that
works.
fit.
That fit. That fit.
Dude can dress.
Let's talk about. Hold on.
Oh wait, at the very end.
Oh,
actually.
Oh yeah.
Did you notice that reverse speech?
Oh yeah, what was that? Do you know?
He says half of my life. Which I think just kind of like cuts harder, doesn't it?
I feel bad about calling him ugly hot now. Dude's going through some stuff.
I read that that's he and Rachel were together for 23 years. And so yeah. That was like, oh no.
Wow, he's
also
old.
I remember being surprised that like I remember watching like the video came out I believe before the album.
It did.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, they put the first two singles as the first two, whatever. But I was like, oh yeah, that backtracking, that's a pretty cool, you know, technique for the video. But they kept it on the album. And I mean, now it's essential. And woof.
Yeah.
It literally ruins my life every time I hear it. You want to see my deck, Dark?
Yeah, let's talk about Dick's Dork.
Richard Dawkins.
Dick's Dark Man.
Oh man, yep.
How do y'all like Subterranean Homesick Alien 2?
I guess I got a different track than you guys because I just heard Massive Attack's Teardrop 2.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. This is like classic Radiohead song construction where they start really pared down and they build up and they build up. They keep layering and layering until the end it's like really big and it's like just encompassing, you know? And
I love it so much.
I love that shit. Love when they do that.
God, this is such a beautiful song that didn't click for me initially. I hated this song. This and Desert Island Disc, really? I was like, I can't fucking do it.
I will say, in the first listen, it wasn't a hate. It was like okay, this is kind of mellow coming off of track 2, which is also pretty low key, but it won me over.
This was, I guess, like when I heard it, like obviously, I still love the track. I love the piano, like just a very easy melody and it's like hypnotizing. But I just remember hearing it, I was like, this sounds like Teardrop. And fucking, I played it in the record store that I work at and we were playing a Moonshaped Pool and Dex Dark came on and this guy was like, is this Massive Attack? And I said, no, but it's funny you say that.
Yeah.
And that guy, that was the guy from Massive Attack who was definitely Banksy.
It was the Hercules beetle on the front of Massive Attack's album.
on the front cover of Mezzanine.
Mezzanine, that's what it's called. Thank you.
That's the Beatles' name. They named it after their friend, that big beetle.
This is an incredible song now, though.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
this is like, oh boy.
All the vocals are just amazing.
Oh yeah,
The choir. Oh god, when the choir comes in, This is a big album. Like this, there's a lot of emotional heft to a lot of the songs.
Have you guys happened to seen the recent trailer for a movie that's going directly to Disney Plus that uses this song?
Yeah.
No, what?
Artemis Fowl.
It's in the Artemis Fowl teaser trailer, and it looks so like the movie. That's it for another show. But like when it started playing in the trailer, I got so hyped.
What show would we talk about Artemis Fowl?
Radish.
We can talk.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I thought you were talking about a show I did. I was like, I don't fucking talk about that. Can't wait for that episode because that movie looks like trash.
Oh God!
I remember being into the books when I was a kid, and I remember as a kid there being like rumors that they were doing a movie. That was like a million years ago.
Oh yeah, movie's supposed to come out for the past like 20 years.
Yeah.
Now it finally is, and it's going directly to streaming. So, you know.
And apparently they changed like a good chunk of the plot and like a lot of the character stuff. Yeah. And like diehard foul heads are angry about it.
It was the same kind of reaction I had with. Do you guys remember the Anonymous movie that came out? Not like about the group Anonymous, but it was about William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
They used everything in its right place in that trailer.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's like putting everything in its right place in the trailer for like Emma.
Doesn't fit.
I'm just saying, I could not care less about these movies. I have a vague curiosity to see them someday, but when you put a Radiohead song in a trailer, I'm like, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing their job there.
They know what they're doing with that.
Yeah. Just before we continue, what is the worst Radiohead song they could put in a trailer and you would be like, oh shit.
Pull Revolving Doors.
No,
my least favorite.
We don't tolerate racism here on this show.
Don't cancel me, God.
Killer Cars.
What for Cars 5 or whatever they're at.
If it's like a really like shitty trailer and it's a Radiohead like real deep cut that I don't recognize, and I'll be kind of blasé about it. But if I'm the type of person, if I hear Radiohead anywhere out in public, I'll lose my goddamn mind. I heard Knives Out in a Chipotle once. I still remember it. I tweeted about it.
That was the best burrito bowl of your life.
Burrito with the beans.
You don't want to have a song about catching a mouse and putting it in a pot in a restaurant. That's not good.
That's true.
That's what Chipotle tastes like.
I need a Ratatouille supercut trailer set to Knives Out.
Fuck.
Oh man, fuck. I was gonna like play video games, but now I have to like open Final Cut Pro and do that now because that's amazing. God damn it. Alright, that's fine.
Let's do Desert Island Disc. Apparently it's based off the title Desert Island Discs.
Oh, so they
the
just
BBC
dropped
Radio 4 show?
Oh, I don't know about that because I don't like British culture.
You're American.
Yeah. I'm also American. It sounds like a familiar concept.
Yeah.
About what would you bring to a desert island?
We did that.
Yeah, I feel like,
we did.
Wow, where'd they come up with that idea? Come on, you guys.
So, weirdly enough, before we continue, I'm reading off Genius here. Former British Prime Minister David Cameron named Fake Plastic Trees as one of his desert island tracks. Which is the funniest thing I can imagine, because he's not a good person.
Is he the one who fucked a pig?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the one that fucked the pig.
Huh. Good for him.
I mean, it's a good song. It's yeah.
But that's like if Margaret Thatcher was like, I love the national anthem.
I love We Are the World.
I love a wolf at the door.
Girl power. I don't.
That's the equivalent of celebrities loving Parasite.
Fucking Paul Ryan loving Rage Against the Machine.
Oh my god. You are the machine. You are the stupidest version of the machine, Paul. God, I'm still pissed off about that. And that happened years ago. I don't even like Rage Against the Machine that much. I'm just like, it's the principle of it that just pisses me off.
Do you not know who they're talking to?
God.
He's the one that works forces. Anyway, Desert Island Disc is good. What do you think, Nikki?
It would not be a Desert Island disc for me, but I do like it. Fun guitar riff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit juicy. It's not like a capital J juicy riff. It's got some...
Juicy J doesn't play guitar.
No, not at all. So it's not... It could be juicier, but it's a very good riff. It kind of doesn't go anywhere as a song. Like, it's a little one note for me, but it's not... I don't mind that about this one, because the one note that it does is fun. I like it.
Oh, I have to stop the podcast real quick. Here's some information for Sean.
Oh?
Chieftain Muse has started posting again.
Who?
Chieftain Muse, basically one of the Radiohead guys who only posts when they're working on a record.
He's posting now?
On Twitter, apparently.
Wait, so whomst?
Chieftain Muse is a character that was used throughout Hail to the Thief and like Amnesiac era.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be like a weird guy. He's on he's on the biggest lying mouth of all time that you can get on you can watch on the library. Basically that whoever's running the Twitter account is linked to Radiohead, and he only posts during like album eras.
Oh.
I just looked him up. It's Muse spelled MEWS, not MUSE, which really confused me.
Wait,
I was like, oh yeah.
Chieftain Muse?
Is this what you call Matt Bellamy? Is Chief of Muse? What?
Yes.
Ooh. What if we get into this?
Wait, how do you spell it? I'm not finding it on Twitter.
CHIEFTAN
Whoa.
MEWS.
You spelled that really quick.
So now I just requested to follow them. That's cool.
Yeah. So something's happening. Anyway,
We'll
Sean,
see.
what do you think of Desert Island Disc?
I will say there are a couple of tracks in this album. We'll get to them, but we're on this one now, where they start with an acoustic guitar, just the acoustic guitar, and I go, not sure about this one.
That's literally my reaction to any track that's ever been recorded that starts with an acoustic guitar.
Just this is weird for me, but it eventually I like the soundscape background that is present on this song, along with I think every other song is just like kind of something going on in the back to have some texture. It's really nice. Tom keeps saying that I do, but I do not know if I know what he means. Is this the one that says, is this different types of love are possible?
Yeah.
What He's talking about being gay.
Tom York said gay rights.
I mean, that's like, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a pretty good song. And I mean, like the hook at the end, like kind of gets me. It's good.
Did you know that the second verse is about Wally, where he says waking up from shutdown from 1,000 years of sleep?
Oh,
Wow.
so you know what it means. Now I know what he means.
Yeah, Tom
about Wally.
Watched Wally, and he just fell in love with Wally. That's why he got divorced in the first place, because he wanted to marry Wally.
That's why he says different types of love. He means robot love.
Gay robot love. He was like, oh, Wally, he's
watching Wally trying to practice holding his hands, and he goes, different types of love are possible.
Could be us.
Oh no!
And he fucking hates Eve. He fucking hates her.
Yeah, so Colin and Johnny and Ed and Phil would not let him put this song on the last album because it was they didn't care about Wally as much as he did, and
it took them a couple years, but they came around on him.
After the 70th straight day of Tom inviting everybody over and being like, let's watch Wally, it finally clicked for Johnny during the scene where Wally gets struck by lightning, and he got so sad that he was struck by lightning that he turned around and was like, Desert Island Disc, we need to put it out.
I get it now.
I understand.
I know what you mean, Tom.
Oh, boy. Our English accents are so fucking good. It's like we're from there. Man, we could trick people. We could do a whole episode in there, and they'd be like, whoa, they're from England.
Listen to these English guys talking about Radiohead. That
Wow.
makes sense to me.
Oh,
That
they got
fits.
the art. They can say it. They can say Radiohead.
They can say it.
Radiohead.
Radiohead.
We're Americans, so we have to say the R word when we're referring to the Radiohead. We don't have Radiohead privileges. Only British people can talk about them.
This is going to need to get cut out of the episode. I don't know if I want to get canceled over this.
No, I'm editing. I'm leaving it in.
Just about the R word. Oh no.
Fuck off. I'm the one editing this one. We're getting canceled.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
We need to bring that to a full stop, folks.
Yeah, full stop.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're done.
So, Full Stop is one of those songs that has existed for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, it took them...
Now especially.
And it's like, it took them a bunch of years to put out this album, and they still misspelled it. Come on, guys.
I think that's how they spell it in Britain.
Oh, right. In the language
legitimately.
No, that's not true.
I think I heard Full Stop live when I went to go see Radiohead, the first and only time I did.
Yeah.
I heard Identikit and Cut a Hole, which nobody's heard Cut a Hole yet. But we'll get to Identikit. Anyway,
Cut a Hole? Have we...
Cut a Hole is another song that hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
I saw Radiohead in 2012 just for like a figure of how long it's taken.
Oh shit.
Full Stop. Nikki? What do you think?
Pretty solid. One of those tracks they do that's like pretty not ambient, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like hypnotic. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There's like a genre of Radiohead song.
This is krautrock.
Yeah. That's the genre. They invented it. I like it. I think it's a little repetitive for my taste.
It's very duk 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 duk.
Yeah. Get a little Ringo in there, spice it up a little bit.
It's true that Phil is the Ringo of Radiohead.
And it's not just because he plays drums. Like, he just is Ringo.
He sounds like this.
I mean, it's an added bonus that he also plays drums.
Sean, what do you think?
I love this song. It gets me back from like the Desert Island Disc kind of sleepy time, and it brings up like it's got that I wrote down, it's got like a Hail to the Thief style attack. Ooh. Where it's kind of like Tom being threatening again, and I love it, but it just kind of crescendos and like it's like jammy, and then like finally I love the way the song builds. Also I listening to the bass line again earlier today, I was like, this is like a little bit National Anthem Part 2. A little bit. Like it just actually, like the way that
the bass line is pretty fucking solid.
That like the bass line's like real good, and like as a bass line should do, maintains as a foundation of the song, but how everything builds off of it is just very good and satisfying. I didn't realize that the outro had lyrics until researching it today.
It's kind of the same words. There's like 7 words in this song.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by it's kind of repetitive, but I also feel like this is one of those songs that the small amount of listens I do for the podcast don't really do it justice. There's like a bunch of songs from previous episodes that I didn't quite get that I've listened to a little bit more now, like on my own time, that I'm like, oh, okay.
Good to see you feel that way about Poke Pole Revolving Doors.
Fuck off. Fuck
and someday we suck young blood.
Okay, you know what? I will say this. I will be completely honest if the day comes that Polk Pole Revolving Doors doesn't make me want to slam my own head into a revolving door.
Or a barn door, or a door on the rudder of a big ship.
Literally any door that he names, I would like to slam my head into it while listening to him describe that there are many types of doors. I hate that song.
But there are trapdoors you can't come back from.
Good.
That was essentially the point of the daydreaming music video.
Yeah, that's true. It's basically, yeah.
It's a cinematic Polk Pole Revolving Doors tale, yeah.
So many types of doors are possible.
Paul Thomas Anderson did a line, and he was like, he called up his friend Tom York and was like, "Hey, it's me, Paul Thomas Anderson." And Tom York was like, "Hello?"
Calm down.
And Paul Thomas Anderson was like, "I just got finished hanging out with Quentin Tarantino. I need to talk to you about this fucking door idea." And Tom York doesn't know what the door idea is about, like what he means by door.
If you watch the behind the scenes for the music video, it's a lot of teaching Tom to use doors. But then they had to show him the end of Monsters Inc. and he understood. And that's what started his love of
like
Pixar
Wall-E.
movies. Oh, you're telling me in Wall-E they just can't even do it to make the joke.
The doors open automatically in Wall-E, so he couldn't understand.
He just assumed that's what all doors did.
So the first line in this song where he says, "You really messed up everything," makes me feel like I personally did.
I feel like
everything.
we gotta like send him a letter, just like, I'm sorry, man. That was all on me. I scratched your Wall-E disc. I'm sorry.
It feels like it's personally like he's mad at me.
Yeah, like I scratched up your Wall-E DVD and I couldn't find it in the stores, so I replaced it with Up, and you don't like that one. It makes you too sad. I'm sorry. I'll get you Wall-E on Blu-ray.
I scratched your Wall-E Blu-ray. I scratched your digital copy, and then I went out to the Best Buy, and it was all COVID, so I couldn't find anything.
And you're like, how did you even scratch the digital copy of Wall-E? Tom, I don't know.
You sing about that, Tom.
You really messed up this time.
I really did. We did, and I'm sorry.
Will you take me back? Take me back again to when Wall-E worked?
Take
all
me
the
back
good
to
times.
Best Buy to buy me more Wall-E.
Oh, man. I want to talk about Glass Eyes.
Tom York seeing a door for the first time. He goes, "Oh, it's like the thing where Wall-E keeps the plant, isn't it?" His little belly. All right, that's my last. That's it. You go on.
I'm glad that this is this new canon into the Tom York-verse, that he's in love with Wall-E. Like, that's so good.
Oh,
like,
wait.
I'm sorry,
You know
I'm
who
stepping
else
out
has
of the
glass
bit a little
eyes?
bit. What?
You know who else has glass eyes?
Fucking
Wall-E.
Wall-E. You're right. Oh, it's about Wall-E.
So does Eve.
We're cracking this whole album open.
Oh my god, it's a Wall-E concept album. Holy shit. Wall-E daydreams of being in love and having a better life, of not being a trash robot on a trash planet. Burn the Witch is about the witch.
Burning the Witch? The Witch in Wall-E?
Yeah. Dex Stark.
It's about Otto.
Yeah. Oh, it's about fucking Otto. Desert
I
Island
guess
Disc.
like all the the people on the spaceship, they were kind of hovering pretty low and they got nervous, so they were like low flying panic attacks in themselves, you know?
Oh my god, exactly. It all
And they're
makes
talking about the
sense.
decks of the Axiom that are dark at night.
Oh god, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man. I think the first two lines of Glass Eyes are so fucking funny. Where he just goes, "Hey, it's me. I just got off the train."
It's so nice. It's like he's like leaving you a little voicemail.
Yeah. It's good.
Man.
You always leave a note. I've always said that.
It's, who is he calling? Like, is somebody gonna come pick him up? Has he been there since 2016?
Oh my god. We gotta pick him up. Shit. I knew we were forgetting something. The election happened and I just got busy. Shit. Glass Eyes is very good.
Glass Eyes is my favorite song on this
Fucking
album.
absolutely beautiful. Like, just, oh man, so beautiful. I want to puke. And it's very, really cinematic. Like, that's another theme. It helps with Johnny's strings, but like, cinematic in the sense that it's just enormous, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The way that
I
the
don't know.
strings build is just beautiful.
Yeah, God.
I wrote this caption on Instagram, June 8th, 2019, after listening to Glass Eyes. TFW, Tom York calls you 100% unprompted to tell you he just got off the train. You don't even know how he got this number, as he's a multimillionaire and you work in data entry on another country entirely. But he seems really super adamant on letting you know specifically. He won't say if you're supposed to meeting or something, or if it's some kind of viral marketing for a new Radiohead album, as he hangs up pretty immediately after letting you know. So you just kind of sit with it for a couple minutes, unsure what to do, eventually deciding not to let anybody else know this happened. It's not like you could have left work to come get him anyway. Managers are super strict about that.
What date? Holy shit.
Wow. It's like a microfiction. Damn.
So I'm finding
what?
that picture, right? I'm finding that post.
I mean, that sums it up. That's Glass Eyes.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Faustarp. Every song reminds me of Faustarp, the best song on In Rainbows.
Mm.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
I think the point where he says, I feel this love to the core is when my tears just kind of hit, like, the absolute highest mark, when I'm, like, full on, like, openly bawling, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this would be the one where if I had feelings and could cry, this would get me. But I don't, so I can't. You know, you get
the
it.
first verse is very relatable, though. Like, I'm getting off the train, I'm fucking nervous because there's so many fucking people around. And I'm
That's
having
COVID,
a small
baby.
panic attack. Yeah, that's COVID, but also, like, real life.
Yeah, because COVID's fake.
Yeah, that's getting off the train at Comic-Con every year.
COVID's not real life. Getting on the train for Comic-Con, that's real life.
Oh. Sean, what do you think of Glass Eyes?
I think it's beautiful. Love this. Like I said, I love this way the strings crescendo. It sounds. I realized this was released made 3 years beforehand, as far as I know. But it sounds like a track of an anima. Reminds
shit.
me a lot of anima. Like a kind of.
Anima.
We're getting so much closer to talk about anime. I mean, anima.
I'm just gonna let Nikki think that is what the Tom York solo album Anima is.
It's just a Van Halen cover.
Anima.
My last notes for the song was just very sad and lonesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad
You
little
kind of,
song.
his sadness is palpable.
Yeah.
And this makes me want to give Tom York a hug.
I didn't mean to
and
laugh.
I've never wanted to do that.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. I'm not laughing at Tom York. You said palpable, and I can't hear that word without thinking of a specific Longmont Potion Castle track where it's from the 80s. He calls a Radio Shack, and he's like, oh, I forget how he says it, but he's like to experience the wonder of Tandy computers or something like that. and the Radio Shack guy is like trying to be helpful, but he's being super cryptic, and he's like, is it palpable? The feeling. I'm sorry, it's not even related.
See, I say palpable and I think of Palpatine.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mason, I'm going through your Instagram and I'm still trying to find that post, but I'm realizing how many of your posts, it would be absolutely goddamn fucking hilarious if you had that exact same caption on any of these.
Let's move on to Identikit.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I have some news about Identikit. We almost averted disaster with Identikit.
Oh, did it almost get COVID?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The musical version of COVID. In
What would that
2012, in 2012, it was reported that Radiohead were in the studio in Nashville with, and I'll give you 3 guesses as to who they tried to record Identikit with.
They're in Nashville?
In Nashville.
So
In America,
fucking
not Nashville, England.
Oh, Nashville, America. So I don't know, like Kenny Rogers,
No.
Dolly Parton.
Jack White.
Are you kidding me? Wow, that is the musical version of COVID. We really dodged a fucking bullet there. God, I hate that guy.
In 2016, there was an article on NME that said Radiohead say session recorded at Jack White's Third Man Records, quote unquote, not worth waiting for.
Jesus.
Wow, that's brutal.
This is one of those songs where he says the name of the album.
I
I
didn't
missed
know
it.
that until today.
Oh, where?
At the very beginning, where he says, a moon-shaped pool, dancing clothes won't let me in.
Wow, I missed that completely.
Yeah, it's in the background, basically.
Fuck.
It's like in Reckoner when he says in rainbows and nobody really noticed until like 10 years later.
What?
Really?
Wait, I told you about this.
I have a very short memory. And I'm also amazed by the littlest things. That's cool though.
What do you think of the Identikit?
This immediately fucks.
Yeah.
Like right out the gate, it is like, oh, we're fucking now. Like, really fun bass. Phil's at it.
He is.
Phil's filling it up with his
Phil.
drums.
Oh.
Fill the room. He's good. And oh man, like just such a fucking groove on this one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I like when they get a little groovy, you know?
I have the funniest little tidbit for you
Okay.
from Tom York.
Oh.
When asked about what this song is about, Tom York said, and I quote, "I have no idea what it means or what it's about or anything like that."
Or anything like it. Anything resembling knowledge about what the song could be.
Hell if I know, bro.
I like the honesty. Oh my god. Hold on. Stop the podcast. Everyone stop. It's snowing.
Oh, fuck.
Is it what?
Wait, hold on.
It's April.
It's April 14th. It's snowing.
Oh, shit. It's Aphex Twin Day.
Oh my god, he's doing it. He's making it snow in Chicago. Oh my god.
That's one of the signs of the end times, as told by Richard D. James.
Oh my god. Is it snowing in LA? Can you check?
No, what?
Look out your window.
No, it's like 80 degrees. I'm sweating.
So it's not snowing?
No.
Sean, where are you at?
I'm in Georgia.
So is it
Metro
snowing there?
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, it is not snowing.
Did you check?
I am looking directly outside.
Did
It
you
is,
check?
bright and green.
Did you check good though?
Let me try. Hold on. I'm gonna focus a little more.
Oh, wow.
Nope, still,
You really were focusing there.
it's still not snowing.
Okay. Well,
Sean,
I guess it's just me.
what do you think about Identikit?
I
right,
love this. I think if I had to pick a favorite track off this album, I think it'd be Identikit. I think this has this track has the best guitar solo Radiohead's ever done, that Johnny's ever done. I love it so much.
Wow.
It's fucking I noticed it's got looking at my notes. It's got like a very like bright pad synth kind of underlying it,
Yeah.
which I don't remember ever hearing Radiohead really play with, which is really cool.
I noticed that too, and I was just like, thank you, Radiohead. Thank you.
It's so nice. And I got real poetic ex-music writer about it, and I wrote, the way Johnny's guitar fights its way out at the end to dance and explode and sparkle and fizzle out.
Okay, Mr. Pitchfork over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I got a little
No, but you're right, though.
yeah, I love this song. Also, Mace, going back to the little tidbit, or the worst COVID tidbit, you said that they recorded Identikit, or they recorded a version of it in 2012 in Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Fucking days later, little old me was at Bonnaroo, and they recorded, they headlined Bonnaroo. And fucking Tom was like on stage, like saying like, "We just hung out with Jack White," and we all thought Jack White was gonna come out and they were gonna do a song, and we all got excited because
Everyone started
it was
rushing the
2012.
exits.
it was 2012.
Everyone just started running in a panic.
Got Jack White back there. Oh no!
People are getting trampled.
Jack
I've
White
got-
looks like fucking Edward Scissorhands.
God, he does look like a reject Tim Burton character.
It's uncomfortable to look at.
You think he would be called something like Tiddlywinks or something?
Jack White's a good enough name for him if he was a Tim Burton character, honestly.
Yeah, because it's like stupid.
But I actually, years later, at the record store that I now work at, but I also used to shop there, I found a bootleg copy of that same Bonnaroo set. They picked 9 songs from it. The bootleg is titled Identikit.
Oh.
And on nowhere on this copy do they have Identikit. It's not recorded at all. But it's a pretty cool...
Seems like a little bit of trickery going on there.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
You should sue.
I'm going to go back and see it because they
Sue Jack
played
White.
a lot of songs I did not know then. They might have played Identikit. But
I
yeah,
think they
I love
probably
this.
did.
They probably did. I love this song.
Maybe Jack White was there just like in the back.
Lurking.
Quietly
waiting
playing,
for his
playing
moment.
unplugged. I think Identikit is great. But I think we gotta crunch the numbers on this.
Yeah, let me get my calculator.
Oh, they did play Identikit. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah. Carry the 4. Percent sign. Yep. Yeah, the numbers is good.
Yeah, the numbers is a pretty good song. This is one of the songs that they did with Paul Thomas Anderson, recorded on video.
Oh yeah, there was saw that. Because
Yeah.
you told me to.
In one of the two hottest videos I've ever seen in my entire life, Johnny and Tom just looking at each other like, oh my god.
Looking at each other during.
Just two dudes playing guitar at a park.
Standing
better
6
than
feet
this?
away because they're not gay.
They
One's
don't wanna get COVID.
obviously got a fucking ponytail and wearing a tank top, because of course.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one where they have the drum machine, the CR78?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that drum machine.
That they replaced Phil with.
Yeah. The witch that they were trying to burn turned Phil into a CR78.
Hello, it's me.
Oh no!
So about the numbers, this was written in 2015 at a solo show. I think it was an Adams for Peace show, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, and according to Genius, Tom once said that if he tried to write a protest song about climate change, quote unquote, it would be shit.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thank fucking God for his self-awareness. Because
Wait a second. He already did that. Remember the Silence song that I told you about? That was
yeah,
him
but
just
that's not
standing
really. That's just he just did John Cage again. He didn't really write anything.
This is very climate change, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it
I
is
didn't know
snowing
that
in April, so I mean, and
Yeah.
it's really sunny out too, which is a little disturbing.
That's real strange.
I don't
I
like
think
that.
that means we're gonna die.
Is that
I'm
might
fine
be
with that.
volcanic ash, Nikki.
Oh my God. the large volcano that resides in Illinois.
Yeah.
It's erupted.
Mount Sears Tower.
Famously located in the Great Lakes.
Just risen up from Lake Michigan.
Sean, what do you think about the numbers?
It's another one of those that starts out sleepy and acoustic, and I'm like, I'm not sure about this one, but
Yep.
it eventually, it gets good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't typically grab me until Tom starts like one day at a time, and then the strings come in and they
Yes.
really come in.
Yes. I love it.
It's so good.
When he starts talking about the flower, it's about the
That's
flower
me.
from Wall-E.
No. It's for me. Yeah, no, the numbers, it's again, a beautifully layered, it's like a cake. Beautifully layered, soft and spongy, not too sweet, buttercream frosting, and it's
No
very
fondant.
good. No, fuck that.
Oh, fondant is so bad.
So there was one cake that my friends got me a cake to celebrate the release of my self-titled album, and that is the one cake that I liked that had fondant on it because of what it represented, but I hate eating fondant so goddamn much. It doesn't taste good, and so the cake, it was great. It was the coolest thing I've ever gotten, actually, where it was the cake looked like a VHS tape because of my song "I'm Gonna Eat a VHS Tape," right? So fucking genius gift. I still think
that
about
rules.
it. And so it looked like kind of exactly like a VHS tape, but the fondant that they used, it was black because it had to be a VHS tape, and my teeth looked like fucking black licorice for days. It was awful because I just kept eating that cake. What was I talking about? Why did I start talking about that?
The Numbers by Radiohead.
Oh, I was describing it like a cake, right? Okay. I'm not very with it right now because I've not had enough coffee.
And it's snowing in
it's
Chicago.
Yeah, well, I mean, it always snows in Chicago. I think it always happens in April, and every time everyone in Chicago is like shocked by it, including me. Anyway, the numbers is good. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's not like it's sonically very dense, but it's not overbearing, which is like fantastic mixing there. And yeah, Johnny with his fucking strings again, coming through.
Do you think we would like him less if his name was Jenga?
Are you kidding? I'd love him. Right now,
Okay.
I'm merely tolerating him.
If his name was Jenga Greenwood,
Jenga Greenwood? Are you kidding me?
If Colin had named him Jenga instead of Johnny.
Colin's not a very good dad to have named him Johnny.
not
Jenga's
even-
right there.
Yeah, it's missing the H too.
Yeah, he couldn't even spell his own son's name. Like, come on, Colin.
Also, judging by this video, Johnny Greenwood still hot.
Yep.
I think the only thing that makes it even hotter is that picture of him with the beard from last year.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it's so hot to me, because I'm not usually into men. It just doesn't... I don't know. He did it.
He did it.
He got me.
It wasn't until watching this video, I was like, all right, Johnny Greenwood's probably... It took until watching this video to realize that Johnny Greenwood probably cuts his own hair.
Or doesn't.
But like, to a point, like, you have to, like, mid-40s man, and you're walking in like, yep, just... I don't want to see anything. Like, do people take him seriously there, or like does he just like put a large colander on his head? And
He's
just,
in Radiohead. He doesn't have to.
Right. They have their own personal salonist.
And Tom got very mad at them during this process, which is why he just let his hair grow out.
I think when you get to that age that they're at, if you go to get your
60,
haircut,
70,
90, 100, I don't know. 90, 100, that's a number. That's good. Good job, Nikki. I think
when you become as physically large as they do, you know,
when you're
the more
that
famous you get.
massive, when you're just enormous and you can't even fit into the salon, you kind of just take what you can get. You know, like normal middle-aged people, they go into a salon and they say, just fuck me up.
Just give me what he's having, please.
And then they walk out looking like human garbage. And that's fine for a lot of people. But for Radiohead, who they're just so massive. They're just enormously massive, except for Tom. As we all know, he's pocket size. He fits in our pockets. He's in my pocket right now.
Very small.
But that also, I mean, that you can't cut that. You can't cut that hair without
Also,
like a lot of experience.
There's this picture of Tom York on the page for the Genius page for the numbers, and he's wearing a suit, and he looks really concerned. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like he's concerned about the suit.
He's just like he's looking at you like, huh.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't know about this fit.
I'm still imagining Radiohead having a band stylist and one that is very, very controlling, especially to Phil Selway, who can grow a whole head of hair, but has not been able to because
in his contract he's not allowed.
You have to have a bald drummer and spin that way.
One of you's got to be bald, okay? One of you's got to be bald.
God knows we're not giving it to Tom York.
Oh my God, bald Tom York?
Hold on.
Are you Googling that?
Yeah.
Please. Someone had to have edited that.
I Googled it. Oh my God, I Googled bald Tom York and it gave me pictures of Michael Stipe.
You know what? Yeah.
Yep. Hold on. I'm tweeting that. Hold on. Let me grab a picture of Michael Stipe real quick.
Just bald.
I'm gonna piss me.
Do you think someone's like...
I got a picture of Moby too when I googled Bob Tom York.
They're trying to think about like who's REM fronted by? They're kind of he's like he's like a bald Tom York. What's his name? And so they Google him. And that's just so like Google's like you meant Michael Stipe.
Oh yeah, got it. That's fucking amazing.
Oh, holy shit.
Huh. This is interesting. So I'm trying to find a picture of Michael Stipe on Google. And I typed in Michael. And it turns out, in my search history, don't remember searching this, I have Michael Jordan Hitler mustache. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. There it is. Google's really coming through for us today.
I'm surprised a Chicago-based IP let you search that.
I'm on some sort of watch list, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Michael Stipe. There we go. Okay. What the fuck were we talking about?
You can't even Google not the Cubs. You will get put on the Chicago watch list.
If I Google what?
Not the Cubs.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
You can't Google any other team.
Not even the White Sox, weirdly enough. You can't Google
You Google Chicago White Sox, it means, do you mean the Chicago Cubs?
Right. Wait, you don't really want to... You sure? I mean, yeah, their tickets are way cheaper, but like...
That's like looking up the Clippers, and they're like, "Do you mean Lakers?"
I don't think you meant to Google the Padres, right? That doesn't seem right. I only know about baseball.
I was going to say the White Sox, if you Google them, it only sends you to the 1919 scandal, and it makes it seem like it's still very relevant. That was a Black Sox.
Whenever you search for the Atlanta Braves, it just gives you a 404.
That's good. That's funny.
Sorry, couldn't find that.
That's our area code, Nikki.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I just thought that they weren't funny.
Extra layer.
Oh no, I thought that's what Mace's doing. Yeah, 404 is one of the Atlanta area codes.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
God, we're so good at this.
We're so good at podcasting about radio.
Fuck.
That we're at an hour 20 minutes until 3 tracks away from the end.
How do we just our minds, right? Like
We've done actually so much talking about Radiohead this episode, though.
It's kind of it's kind of disgusting.
I haven't even gone through all my notes. I just remembered I wanted to talk about how I thought Daydreaming was the longest Radiohead song yet. It's not. It's 3 seconds short of Paranoid Android.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember Paranoid Android being that long.
Wait, hold on. Well, which version of Paranoid Android? Because there's the version with the 4 beeps at the beginning.
I'm talking studio album.
That's both of them. Yeah, there's 2 different presses of...
There's
2 different presses of OK Computer, and one of them has 4 beeps in front, and they're supposed to be at the end of Airbag.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, shh. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm not sure. I just went through iTunes. It might be the one with the 4 beeps at the beginning.
On iTunes?
The one in my library.
Oh, look at me with my MP3 collection.
Let's talk about present tense.
I guess, yeah, might as well. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Pause for real. I gotta plug in my phone. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Don't start with me.
So present tense.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
So I lied about Glass Eyes, and present tense is my favorite song on the record.
Oh.
Okay. So you did do a lie there, though.
Yeah, we do a little bit of lying on this podcast.
I don't know about that one.
There's a couple things about present tense. According to Genius, it has its roots as far back as 2009. So, like, in Rainbow's era.
Okay.
And it says here that the chord progression in the intro is very reminiscent of a Johnny Greenwood piece he composed for the soundtrack to Norwegian Wood, which actually makes sense.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Have y'all not seen Norwegian Wood?
No.
Wow. I was expecting at least Sean to have seen Norwegian Wood.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Guess I'll start my own Norwegian Wood podcast.
Norwegian Would You Rather. With Dan Rather.
Picking up something wood.
Jesus.
Nikki, what do you think?
About Dan Rather?
Yeah, about Dan Rather, and also Present Tense by Radiohead from the album The Moonshaped Pool.
Okay, so I'll start with Dan Rather. I don't know that I have that much of an opinion about him. I don't know. He's fine, I guess. He's not my favorite journalist.
He's not doing the best of being alive.
No, he's kind of really failing.
Dan
on that
Rather's
one.
dead?
I'm pretty sure Dan Rather's dead.
Let me Google. Nope, he's just old.
What?
Same thing at this point.
I've been saying like the ghost of Dan Rather as a joke for going on 10 years now. What?
I think it's funnier because he's not dead. I don't think he's like active. I don't think he's on a show or anything.
He may do like a Barbara Walters type, like, "Hey, I'm still alive and I have a good voice still."
They truck him out every so often, yeah. So that's kind of... I don't really have an opinion on Dan Rather. As for present tense, I like it better than Dan Rather. I know I keep saying this. The song is beautiful.
Yeah.
Pretty? I guess I'll switch up the adjectives. This is a very, very, very pretty song.
Does it fuck?
No, it's too pretty for fucking. It's so emotional, you know? This is love making, not
it
fucking.
makes love, yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't fuck. It doesn't. It can't even say the word. It kind of feels a little like otherworldly. Like there's a bunch of moments in this album that kind of feel kind of not spooky, but sort of ethereal, you know?
I hate to go back to this from the last episode, but it does, according to Genius, it has it's influenced by Brazilian samba and bossa nova music, which, like, I hope Tom York doesn't call it world music.
Yeah, he probably does, though. Let's be honest. He's British.
Fucking coward head.
Idiots. I don't have too much to say about Present Tense because it's not my favorite, but I love it, and it did get me. It got a little lump in my throat here. I'll be honest.
Sean?
Yeah, I wrote another acoustic sleeper, but it grooves. And the video is just another two dudes jamming outside, this time at night.
Yeah, like the CR78 version of Present Tense is probably my favorite.
I realized that, like, I can't really tell in the studio version, but at least in, like, the video version, the acoustic CR78, Johnny's, like, doing a lot of textural work with his guitar that I think is really cool.
I think Tom's doing the majority of, like, the actual guitar work, and Johnny's just there.
He's just kind of, like, laying down some soundscapes, but yeah, and it's
just
kind
of pipe.
They give it a pretty, like, bluesy performance, not like in the sound style, but like Tom's really, like, feeling it.
See that little dance he does at the beginning?
What?
That little dance he does at the beginning of the CR78 video, where he's just he kind of does like a little lotus flower wiggle.
Oh yeah.
I love his wiggles.
I hate when he wiggles.
Don't do this to me.
No, I love when he wiggles.
Yeah, I love the wiggles.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, that's Present Tense. It's my favorite song, but I feel like if I went on about it for like an hour, this podcast would be 2.5 hours long.
I think we've done that before. So.
We did that with In Rainbows.
That deserved to be 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah. This fucking next track,
Try to say it all in one go without looking up the track name.
And do it really fast. Go.
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor, Rich Man, Poor Man, Beggar, Man, Thief.
Nice.
You did it.
I could not have done that.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Why is it called this?
I just think of it as like, oh yeah, the Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy song.
That's just what I call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Apparently, Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor Poor Man Rich Man Beggar Man Thief is like a Duck Duck Goose thing, I think.
Of course, for the fucking British.
Yeah, it does have like a Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor. Da, 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 da. You know, It's got like a sort of sing-songy kind of thing.
Exactly.
God, we get it. And you're British.
When John Le Carre wrote Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, he was playing off of that. This one's the Tinker, this one's the Tailor, this one's the Soldier, this one's the Spy.
Oh, you got him at the end.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
Of Sleepy. No, the movie's pretty good. It's a nice nap movie.
Oh, then no one needs to read it.
Then it wasn't pretty good.
Great.
Wait, what? If it's a nice nap movie. Wait, Sean, what?
It's just comfortable and warm and quiet, and it's very cool, but it's also like, I've seen this before, I'll take a little nap. And then you wake up and Colin Firth is mad.
Oh no! Because you slept through his movie.
It sounds like this sounds like if Radiohead did a James Bond theme song. I wonder if they've ever done a James Bond theme song.
Don't bring it up, it's gonna make me mad.
I wonder what that would be like.
I wonder if we're gonna cover that later.
I want to cover it right now, but I actually can't now. Wait.
I wanna stop the podcast real quick to go back a couple years and talk about my favorite Radiohead thing that has ever happened in my entire life.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to 2009. Yeah, Doses and Mimosas. Waking up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Oh no,
Ratatouille
I don't want
just
to
came
feel
out.
like that. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm sitting there playing City Folk.
I'm 16.
I'm not.
Radiohead put out a song that year called Hairy Patch in memory of.
Sorry.
That was from 2009?
Yeah, that's 2009.
Holy shit.
Got me Hairy Patch. I got to go to the doctor.
It was about the last surviving veteran of World War II.
Oh, I thought it was a disease name.
No, talking about how basically Hairy Patch is like, hey, like we should stop having wars because the next one's going to be a nuclear war, and everybody was like, you're full of shit.
Shut up, Harry. Your name sounds like a gross disease.
That's basically it. So they put that song out to benefit his family, for, like, I guess, funeral costs.
Yeah.
And the guy from the worst band of all time, the Fiery Furnaces, got so mad. And he was like,
why?
I can't believe they would write a song about Harry Parch, the experimental composer. I bet Radiohead doesn't know anything about Harry Parch.
What?
Not realizing that there was, like, no R in Harry Patch.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. That's, like, so
was a whole-
infuriating.
There was a whole beef about it.
What? This is the dumbest beef.
Hey, hold on, wait, I haven't gotten to the best part.
Oh my God.
Like, there was, like, the guy from the Fiery Furnaces who was an asshole and his music is bad, was so angry, and Radiohead were like, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then out of nowhere, almost like the ending of a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode, Beck comes out of nowhere.
No! Dum da 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 dum da dum dum.
Yeah, Beck comes out of nowhere and puts a song out called Harry Parch.
It's a
15-minute song that implements every single one of Harry Parch's, like, audio experiments and, like, like, special, like, instruments. He comes out with that.
Like, in response to this?
I guess, it came out, it's very coincidental that it came out at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that's Beck being Beck.
He put it out and he's just like, here, enjoy.
Oh, I've squashed your beef for you.
Was Harry Parch still alive at this time?
No, he was dead.
Oh,
good.
Okay.
I'm glad he missed all this stupid beef.
The hell?
It's not even beef.
It's the funniest thing.
That's a beautiful song, too, also.
Which one?
In memory of Harry Patch, in memory of. I thought that was, like, from Moonshaped Pool era. That, I didn't know that rules.
We'll talk about it on the B-Sides episode, but I just wanted to mention Harry Patch in memory of my favorite Radiohead story.
God, I can't even.
Except the time that Tom York almost drowned at the MTV Beach House. Wait, have you heard that story?
I think I remember you telling me. I don't know if it was on an episode, though.
Yeah, he jumped into the pool and almost drowned, and somebody had to save him.
Right.
Like, while he was performing Anyone Can Play Guitar, the worst song of all time.
Anyone can play guitar, but Tom cannot swim.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Sean, did I ask you what you think of Tinker Tailor? Oh, yeah, I think I did.
I wrote it, the penultimate track on Moonshaped Pool, the TTSS RMP BMT.
That sucks to say, too.
If I could, one last note about TTSS RMP and BMT. This closing strings on TTSM BM SSRM BM PMT AMPM Arco AMPM.
Yes.
I love the strings at the end of
those strings that lead into.
Oh no!
Boy. Here we go.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it yet. Have I said what I think about the song?
What?
I don't think I said what I think about Tinker Tailor. Told her,
yeah, you
taper,
did.
taper.
You said
Did I?
That it was beautiful, right?
No, it was present tense.
Oh, let's talk about T.
Tiki Tiki Tambo Nos Rambo Charbar Rucci Pitberry Pembo. It's good. No, yeah, I like all the fuzz. A lot of noisiness. I like that.
Oh, the pad.
Yeah, that good pad. Really good vocal melody. I think it's like the first 2 minutes they're kind of a little slow. It's slow to get going, but once it gets going, it's super super worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the first 2 minutes are like bad or anything. It just sort of
all these songs pay off.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yep. It's a great way of putting it.
And I mean the payoff here is
Tom Love Waits.
Yeah.
It
really sneaks up on you.
Yeah. Ooh,
get it? Tom Waits.
Can I tell you?
Do you guys get my joke? Because Tom Waits.
Yes.
Okay, could you laugh at my joke now?
Yes.
Okay, both of you laugh at my joke now, please. Ha ha ha! I'm so funny. Okay, thank you.
Hey, remember when I told you that one song in particular is going to span the entire history of Radiohead?
Oh shit! Are we?
True Love Waits is that song. True Love Waits was first played in 1995.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck?
It was played alongside an early version of motion picture soundtrack. That is how early this is.
Wow, what the fuck? What's the story there?
It was first played in 1995.
Okay, you said that.
I think even before they put out the bends, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So, which technically qualifies as a late Pablo Honey era track.
Holy shit!
Uh,
I'm so glad they didn't record it for Pablo Honey because it wouldn't have fit. Wow.
It came out on I Might Be Wrong, live recordings in 2001.
Okay.
So that was there. It was the only one that didn't make it. But
So people knew about it.
People knew about it because they kept playing it.
Okay. Did they ever like say why it took so long to like get an actual official release of it?
Actually, yes.
Oh, I hope you will tell me.
So before I tell you,
Oh Jesus.
they tried it for the Bends. They tried it for OK Computer.
Wow.
They tried it for Kid A.
Okay.
They tried it for Amnesiac. I assume they tried it for Hail to the Thief and In Rainbows and King of Limbs.
So they just kept recording it and going, nah.
Yeah. Now, if you listen to the 18 hours of mini discs on OK Computer, there's a couple attempts, and they're just like, eh.
Are they not good, or like what?
They're good.
No,
it's just not good enough.
Like the version that's on I Might Be Wrong is real good. It sounds nearly completely different from the final version, but it was good.
I have one final that I was talking to Sean about this earlier today. One final LMFAO sized tidbit for you.
Oh Jesus, no, I'm not ready.
There was a loop.
Tom York and Ed O'Brien are uncle and nephew.
Yes, but that wasn't what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
There is a loop in an early version of True Love Waits from the OK Computer era. This appears on the OK Not OK tape.
All right.
There is a loop from that era, which forms the basis of your favorite Radiohead song, Polk Pull Revolving Doors. I'm not fucking kidding.
What? I mean, I hate that song, but that's still pretty fucking cool.
Wait.
It's the piano loop, the bing, bing, boom, beep-doo-doo-doo, beep, boom.
Wow, did you play that from your phone? Like,
yeah, that was directly from my phone.
Wow. That's kind of neat, though. Man, so this took, like, let me carry.
This is the DNA.
Hold on, let me do calculations here. 21 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, did I do my math right? Let me check my math real quick.
Oh no, now that there's even more chance that they're going to start thinking about cake again.
Oh no.
Nikki, don't think about cake.
Have I ever told you guys about how I hate fondant? Oh shit, I lost my place. Hold on, I gotta check my math again.
Mace, while Nikki's thinking,
Shut up.
do we think that they're making us wait like the track,
like True Love does?
Maybe this is one of their favorite tracks since you guys started the show, and this is like True Love, like really waiting for the moment.
Yeah, this is. Did you know the title's an ironic reference to Christian advocacy groups that lobbies against premarital sex?
Yeah, I grew up both Catholic and Episcopalian. That I registered.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Apparently, did you know also that this is Radiohead's 100th song?
I saw that. That's fucking wild.
Yeah. And also, according to the Genius API, it determined that True Love Waits is the most depressing Radiohead song. I didn't need an API to tell me that.
No, neither did I. I remember.
Yeah, 21 years.
Yep.
You made it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I pride myself on my accuracy on this show.
Okay.
Yep.
So True Love Waits.
This is the loop in question, actually.
Okay.
This is on the OK Not OK disc, and it's also on fucking
Polk Pole.
Polk Pole.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is true love.
Yeah, it's
Waiting.
True Love and it waits.
Wow.
Anyway, what do you think about True Love Waits?
Me?
Yeah.
What if I said I didn't like it? Like, what would... what would the... like, would I get, like, hate mail for this? I'm just, hypothetically, what if I said I didn't like it?
I don't know. We've gotten to this point. I don't know what would happen.
Would the show continue?
Not with me, I don't think. Luckily, that won't happen because I fucking love this song.
Whew.
Yeah. See, I wanted to get the little spicy, waiting. True love, like the song.
It is the saddest song I have ever heard in my life.
Ooh. I was making when I was listening to it again before we started recording, I was sending emails for the first half of the album, and then I was just like dicking around in Animal Crossing. And then I started around Tinker Tailor. Shut up. And around Tinker Tailor, I started making breakfast, and then I got to True Love Waits, and I just had to like sit down. I couldn't I was just like, all right, I'll make this later. I was in the middle of making tuna salad or whatever, and I was just like, I can't right now. Like, legitimately, this is such a good song.
I'm trying to imagine playing a game I've never played, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and just having True Love Waits, a song you've never heard before. Just come on.
Man, no. I listened to it for the first time a couple days ago. This was my second or third listen. I forget how many I did, but no, yeah. I was listening the first time I heard it. I was just laying in bed. It was like really late at night, and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, all right, well, might as well listen to this now. Whew.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I have in my notes is just 2 words: holy shit. That's all I knew how to write about this.
Yeah, it's oh boy.
And this is the thing, is like this, it deeply affected me, like legitimately. But this is just, this is me, some Johnny Greenwood come lately. I didn't have to wait 21 years. Well, right, 21, let me just... Yeah, I didn't have to wait 21 years. Don't worry, I kept all my notes. I didn't have to wait 21 years for this, and like the anticipation of it. Like, I can't even imagine what that means to like you guys.
Like, literally, we saw it when the track list leaked and thought it was a joke. Thought it was like a fake thing.
Yeah, because it's like such a massive like the mythical almost song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean?
Oh, I just, admittedly, I hadn't really, no, I guess I had, but I wasn't as familiar with True Love Waits among other Radiohead B-sides. But I just remember seeing so many like headlines like True Love Waits is on this album. Finally, we have True Love Waits. And even without that, even if it was like, we got this fresh off the block, this is 2016, fresh, True Love Waits, here he goes, the song would still break my heart every time. Every time, like, not every time, but most times if I'm going through this album or just like shuffling through Radiohead and I hear the first little piano line, I have to change it real quickly because I know the fucking weird time signature of this song, Tom's going to immediately start singing. And I go, I cannot do this. He'll start,
because once he starts singing, you're locked in.
He says it too soon, and I have to change it immediately because holy shit. This, if I can get a little personal with y'all, Mace, you'll remember when this album came out in May 2016, the most significant relationship in my life was ending. So this one, this whole album was just a welcome guest in my breakup.
And mine had been over for months and I was still reeling. So
luckily I'm in a much happier relationship now. And I still love this song. It does make me cry when I have to sit and think about it. It's a rough
even
one.
Just thinking about it. Yeah. I can imagine.
Just
like,
the lyrics, and especially when you get down to Tom and Rachel's relationship and how it coincides with the release of this song and how it ended is just hard.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that because that's that must be. I mean, that might be like part of the reason it came out when it did. Maybe.
Probably.
Do you think?
I would think so. Especially, I mean, this version, like you hear the version on I Might Be Wrong is like a little more like poppy.
I can't even imagine that.
It's a little more. I know it's a little more approachable.
Okay.
Still sad, but it doesn't. It's not this one where it's just the piano. And Tom is absolutely It's
where Nude stayed mostly unchanged for like 10 years. This did not.
So is like every version kind of slightly different?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that shit. God.
I just my 2 words in my notes after the first 4. Oh fuck, here goes. Which is what I say every time the song plays. Is Major Weeper. And,
yeah.
Oh wait, my 2 words in my notes are Robin Williams. Wonder why?
Huh? That's kind of weird. Kind of doesn't even really make sense when you think about it.
You might have enjoyed Radiohead.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I can tell you why that the song never came out.
But it did though.
For so long it never came out.
But it did though.
Apparently, in 2012, producer Nigel Godrich said, to Tom's credit, he needs to feel a song has validation, that it has a reason to exist as a recording. We could do True Love Waits and make it sound like John Mayer. Nobody wants to do that.
Whoa, shots fucking fired from Nigel to John.
Admittedly, that the version from 2001 does sound like the best Coldplay song possible.
Wow, and that still kind of sucks.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, it's and the weight and the cross the love I carry for this song.
You're gonna say the cross I bear.
Yep, I was gonna. Yeah, the burden I bear, the love I feel for this song is still like so much, and I feel for this song so much that I do not care if like the past versions, they still sound beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a beautiful song, and this is a beautiful album, and I think we're done with it.
Whew.
Hey, I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Are we picking up something good?
Gee, I don't know. I guess we should consult our little transmitters here.
Our Whittle Baby transmitter.
Thanks for sending me a Whittle Baby transmitter for this episode, guys.
Yeah, and sorry for like not sending you, like we had to send you the kit and you had to like set it up yourself.
Yeah.
That's alright. I got used to it.
Okay, cool. So I guess yeah, let's turn it on and see if we're picking up something good.
Let's go.
Done.
All right. What does that readout say?
Oh man, the transmitter's crying. Oh jeez, I don't know. It's
even
all
in binary. True Love Waits is really sad.
Yeah. Oh man, this is a really, really beautiful album. I think that's what it says. It's a little smudged from the tears.
Would you say it's more beautiful even than In Rainbows?
It's more beautiful, but I still think In Rainbows is my favorite.
Okay.
In Rainbows there's moments of beauty, but I wouldn't call it a beautiful album, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. People keep weirdly calling In Rainbows sexy.
Yeah, because it has nude on it.
And that's the sexiest thing any person could be.
It said, in House of Cards, like, yeah.
Oh, the sexiest Netflix original.
Ew.
Oh, spicy.
So steamy and horny. Sean, what does your transmitter say?
It's saying I'm picking up my favorite album of 2016 and one of my favorite albums of the past decade. I love A Moonshaped Pool. I'm going to go with Nikki. It's a beautiful, absolutely lush album. The string work is unbelievable. It's so good. But I think it's more beautiful than In Rainbows, but I don't like it as much as I do in Rainbows, and I still
Yeah.
ranking the albums at, like Moonshaped Pool. I think barely cracks the top 5 for me, but I still love this album.
I
Absolutely.
also agree. It is my second favorite album of 2016, right behind Frank Ocean's Blonde.
Oh, good choice.
And I think that this is honestly one of the most beautiful Radiohead albums. I agree with y'all. It's not the best one, but it's incredible.
It's the best at what it's doing. Because
Yeah.
I think there's other moments of like beauty in their discography, but this really it's just pretty. And
It's
I
the
love
best
it.
possible next step for the band.
Yeah.
And whatever they do next is going to be really interesting here in 2016.
I hope they go like full bubblegum pop.
I hope that
Like, we are Radiohead and it's fun to be in a band.
What if anyone could play guitar gets True Love Waits and they bring it back and it sounds even better on the next one?
That wouldn't
anyone
be that
can play
hard.
guitar too.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
More people can play guitar now.
Oh, man. The cat's on the kitchen table. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Get down from there. You're not supposed to
Oh,
be on
no.
there. Get down from... You see... Okay, we better end this. I gotta get the cat off of the kitchen table. What a
Anyway.
silly little guy.
This has been Picking Up Something Good, a limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. My name is Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel. You can find me online at Echo Vessel or on Instagram at Echo3Os Vessel. Fuck Echo Vessel.
Fuck Echo Vessel.
Can I get a fuck Echo Vessel? Thank you.
Fuck it.
Thank you.
I also have a show and tell podcast that I do with Sean called Radish.
Hey,
We just did an episode yesterday. What day is today? Yeah, we did it yesterday.
we did do
Did
it
you?
yesterday.
It feels like it was a week ago.
Wait, I thought Radish is on Sunday.
The last couple weeks they haven't been. We've just been like, oh, Monday, fuck it.
That's why I keep missing it.
Tyler
Damn it.
celebrates a long, like, full day Easter, so he couldn't do it on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bunny Day, right?
He's
Exactly.
Zipper.
He's Zipper.
Tyler
Fucker.
Tyler broke the system and had to go and fight every zipper.
So that also Nikki and I have a label called Neodetritus. We're putting out an album that we're really excited about this week, Sengoku and the Selling Dreams.
Oh my god, we're releasing that on Friday.
Yeah, that's coming out on Friday.
Oh my god, that's Ed O'Brien and Fiona Apple Day.
I think that Derek can stand on his own.
Honestly, like, this album fucks.
And also, Friday happens to be it's Mace's birthday.
Oh, fuck!
Little baby boy's birthday.
A little baby boy.
Yeah, we're going to do a special 6-hour episode of Picking Up Something Good where
No.
everybody dials in and wishes me a happy birthday.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's cute that you think that.
We're
mean,
gonna
happy
do an
birthday and all,
impressions
like-
only Picking Up Something Good episode.
I'm going to marry the fox from Splash Mountain, and it's going to take so long.
Oh, man. It's just the reception is going to be excruciating. So look forward to that. My name is Nikki Flowers. I play music as Nikki Flowers. I also play music as me again. I have a new album as me again. It's me again, too. That's not the name of the album. It's called Suffer Comfort. You should buy it. Download it. Stream it, I think. I don't know. I'd rather you buy it, though. Let's see. I don't think we've thanked Noisepace recently.
No, we should do that
So-
more often.
Yeah, shout out to Noisepace for hosting this thing that we do. Shout out to Matt and everyone at Noisepace for just putting up with it.
Putting up with one episode a month, even though there's going to be 2 episodes this month.
We're trying. We're desperately trying to
Hopefully,
be a regular podcast.
A third.
Well, let's
Whoa.
not push our luck.
But yeah, is that you, Nikki?
Yeah, I got nothing else going on.
Sean?
Guys, thank you so much for having me back.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. No,
It
we
is
love you.
a constant pleasure.
I love this show. I love listening to you both. And
Oh.
I love Radiohead. And I am Sean. I'm at that Sean Barry on Twitter and Sean M. Barry everywhere else. That's SeanMBarry. And like May said, we host a show and tell weekly podcast called Radish. And we stream every recording that we do on twitch.tv/Radish Stuff. It's a very fun show.
And it's actually weekly. Like I think in the POSG Twitter bio, it's like we call ourselves a weekly podcast, and we all know that is a lie.
I don't know if you noticed, but I added in new episodes weekly. I added a question mark next to it.
Oh, okay, good. So people know. So yeah, Radish. Not only is it a very fun show and tell podcast, it also great hosts. It has introduced me to a lot of really cool like TV shows and video games and albums and stuff that I would have missed otherwise. And if regularly scheduled podcasting is important to you, well, you're probably not listening to this, but Radish is your pod.
Thank you, Nikki. Yeah,
you're welcome.
So that's hope to maybe, I don't know what other episode of this show I could possibly be on. Maybe if man, I tried real hard. We got a little bit there. Almost turned this into a baseball podcast, but maybe we can pitching up something good coming soon where Nikki and I introduce Mace to baseball.
Actually,
baseball.
I know a bit about baseball, but I could also I could do that.
I
would not hate that.
I'm pretty fucking brand new to baseball, but I am very excited by it now. And I should go back. I know I want to hit the 2-hour mark doing this, but I corrected myself. It was, in fact, the White Sox involved in the 1919 scandal. It was called the Black Sox scandal because they were ashamed.
Yeah, they got their socks all dirty with corruption.
Yes.
So
and they didn't launder their socks at all the whole year. Even shoeless Joe Jackson, even though he wore shoes. That was part of the scandal. They were like, "You wear shoes?"
It's 1919. On the next episode of Picking Up Something Good, we're gonna get a little freaky and a little creepy.
No.
Yeah, once again.
Are you guys going back to Pablo Honey?
No, not again.
No, but this time, literally, we have to watch Suspiria.
Oh, that's gonna be really cool, and look forward to it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of Pablo Honey, I found the email.
You did what?
Of, wait for it, the Baby on the Nevermind album.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So it's not the email of the Pablo Honey baby, but I figured I sent an email. I also sent a follow-up email because I have not heard back from him. I sent an email. He's probably very busy being the baby from Nevermind.
He has to be on the cover every...
Yeah, all the time.
He's still the baby.
Every anniversary, they take another picture of him nude in a pool.
But it's just for Chris Novoselic's collection. They're not releasing it.
Right, exactly. So I figured, if anyone can help us find the Pablo Honey baby, it is another famous album baby from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give a quick update. I guess basically nothing has changed yet, but we're still working on it.
We'll get to it by the end of season 2. I hope.
Well, let's not promise. Let's not write any checks our asses can't cash.
Anyway, next episode we're watching Suspiria and listening to the Tom York soundtrack, and then after that it's Anima.
Woo!
And then eventually we're going to talk about Johnny Greenwood's music. Maybe you can be on that, Sean.
I would, yeah, that would be great if you guys would have me back on.
Oh, absolutely.
And then we're going to talk about Eid.
Eid?
Eid.
Eid.
Eid O'Brien.
Eid O'Brien. Eid O'Brien.
Eid
O'Brien. D'O'Brien.
I'm trying to get into the Ed that he does at the end during Weird Fishes.
We got 50 seconds until we hit the 2-hour mark. Let's keep it going.
I follow where you lead.
40 seconds left. Come on, keep it up. We're hitting the 2-hour mark.
This is Picking Up Some Good, a limited and prestige podcast about Radiohead. We did the Moonshade Pool just now, and I'm trying to fill time for 2 hours. We're gonna do Suspiria next.
Oh, the other thing
Tinker,
is
Tailor, Soldier, Sailor.
Shut up. We're thinking about doing more than just Radiohead after we run out of Radiohead stuff.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. So we're thinking of doing a bunch of They Might Be Giant stuff because that's the band I know the most about. But if you have other recommendations for bands / albums, let us know. There's 5 seconds left. Goodbye. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Okay, we're done.
Oh,
Nice.
This is a podcast. Picking up something good. This is a podcast. Picking up something good. This is a podcast. Tom York is my real dad.